Hello there, my Aquarius Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Aquarius, something is undecided here. Something is undecided. You got Judgment, you, the Two of Swords there with the Ten of Pentacles. Feels like there's a time crunch on something as well with that Magician energy. There's the King of Pentacles. What's the vibe on this? Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Third of the Hangman vibe. Oh, mindful of the Scorpio. Mindful of the Scorpio. Five of Cups, there's the Libra energy, there's the Six of Wands, there's the Seven of Cups. Someone is making you promises, but they're not going to follow through with it. Mindful of the Libra energy here. Libra, the Six of Wands, there's the Fool. Who keeps continually changing their mind or changing the options or the opportunities here when it comes to you? Are you getting the clarity that you need as well? There's something here at the clarity of something. The Page of Cups, and there's the Seven of Wands. On top of that is that Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the Three of Wands. Oh, wow. It's kind of like to get out of one situation, you backtrack, but you backtracked into another option or opportunity that was probably not as disadvantaged. Disadvantage? That wouldn't have been as much of a disadvantage as you thought it would be. But you got stuck in something else that was, this feels so melancholy. It feels so melancholy. So the first opportunity wasn't as negative or as, it wasn't as negative as you thought it would be. But doing this about face or turning, it's like you had thought you avoided one obstacle, but when you switched, when you changed things up, you actually got into something that for some of you might be a little bit more of an issue than the one that you thought you had avoided. Whatever this is, it's kind of like a friendship or a romance or something like that that didn't quite work. For some of you, do be mindful, because this is kind of pulling the energy of those that get out of one relationship or partnership and they start dating someone else, and the newer partner is far more of a headache than the one that they got out of, or the option or the opportunity that they got out of. Does that make sense, Aquarius? I feel like my happy Aquariuses are my single Aquariuses, or those of you that aren't. It's given like a fretting and fussing over a current option or opportunity. Oh, between Leo and Cancer is the Six of Swords. And honestly, this is given. Take what's yours and leave what's not. This is like you're stuck. You're stuck on a path and you don't know whether to cross the river to get to safety on the other side because you think it would be better over there. It's almost like you got the forest behind you, the Five of Wands. And then you think if you cross the rapids, cross the river, and you get to the other side where it seems like it's just a flat plateau, but that creates a whole nother sort of vibe for you anyway. You are surrounded by lions and tigers, though. So I feel like whatever this is, it's a little too cutthroat. Who's guiding your decision making? And hopefully it's more of a your choice vibe. then you just sort of trust in everyone else. It's about this, your situational awareness and how much of a risk that you're willing to take when it comes to the options or the opportunities. Some of you, I feel like you get out of one relationship and the new relationship is worse than the one that you got out of. King of Pentacles, there's the Three of Swords, there's the Hierophant, there's that Knight of and there's that Three of Pentacles. The happy ones are my single Aquariuses. Friendships and dating in the workplace. So you get out of one partnership and you get into another partnership and it is far worse than the one that you got out of. Lord have mercy. Keep focusing on yourself. Keep doing what's important. Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. There to the Tower vibes. You're either stressing or you're not. Maybe those of you, if you're cross-watching for Aquarius Moon. I feel like you come to that fork in the road, you had to make that decision, and then you realize that maybe that wasn't the wisest decision. So backtracking isn't really going to work on this for you. Do you watch a lot of survival shows? Because it's really given that energy of, do you try to cross the rapids? Or would you rather have the safety of the forest behind you? But yes, with the forest energy, it's a cutthroat vibe. You got the lions and tigers and bears, oh my, right? Some of you could distinctly be dealing with a Chariot, a Cancer, or a Leo in particular here. Yeah, with the Pisces, some of you just need to sit, wait, and figure out what the smartest choice or what the smartest opportunity is for you. Those of you choosing to just do your own thing, and Temperance Angel with you. Temperance Angel with you is like your saving grace because you avoided the temptation of something. Weighing your options, weighing your opportunities. And then trust in like the wisdom of your knowledge base. Look, before you embark on any new journey, any new opportunity, you need like situational awareness. You need to pay attention to what you need to be paying attention to. So that way you avoid, you thought you avoided one sort of detour or one sort of obstacle, but instead you created like something that's far more. It keeps going like those in survival mode. Those of you, if you watch like the Survivor channels, do you cross the raging rapids or do you wait? You're coming from the Five of Wands. Because it feels like you have the safety of the forest behind you, but you do have the fears of that. But then, if you cross over, it's like that flat plateau, but it kind of limits your options or limits your opportunities at the same time. Work, love, life on this. Work, love, life on this. Ooh, Aquarius, your energy is so fun. Your energy is so fun. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's all about you avoiding that Five of Wands. But the Five of Wands is kind of the forest behind you. Someone needs to take that survival course or do that. If you do, maybe it's like a reality TV show for you, Aquarius. Those of you that like that kind of thing. That's what you're trying to avoid. That's what you're trying to avoid. Some of you mindful of the Cancer and the Leo vibes, and you got a Libra in there as well. And just trusting your instincts on something. If you're good at business, this would be you really trusting your instincts on that situation. Those of you, honestly, what's your favorite astrologer? I feel like the astrology on this is kind of keeping you stuck or stagnant. By avoiding one conflict, you create something that created more of a conflict for you, that you're not going to be able to surpass. You're going to have to go into conflict resolution energy on this. You do keep pulling the dating in the workplace or the friendship vibes here. And you pull in that energy of you get out of one relationship or partnership, but your new relationship partnership is far worse than the one that you got out of. So do read your contracts. Do read your contracts, Aquarius. Those of you that just set your ass down until you figured out what the fuck was up. Some of you carry a compass. And if you're lost, sit down until you figure out what the hell you need to do next. This is so fascinating for you. I love this. A lot of this is situational awareness. So before you embark on a new option, a new opportunity, make sure you understand it. So that way you're able to make some really smart choices. Don't make decisions in haste as well. There's something about you crossing that river. It's given that vibes, but it's like the Whitewater Rapids, right? You're not going to be able to safely make it across. And that's those of you avoiding that Six of Swords situation. You don't want to be all up in your feels or your emotions. I almost feel like you should be creating your own path, your own opportunities here. And it really does change everything. I feel like my singles are happy because some of you, those relationship partnerships or friendships are going to end right when you start to depend upon them. I mean, I don't know if you're watching a bunch of survival shows or you like things like that, or I don't know, maybe some of you, you're rewatching the TV show Lost. It is given that just situational awareness, and if you're not quite sure, don't make a decision yet. Some of you, it's better for you to be in that Five of Wands, because then you have the safety of it is given that vibe. You have the safety of the forest behind you, and you could forage for more. But once you cross over that river and you get to that plateau, which you think is going to be better, it's really not. Some of you, it actually limits your resources. Because if you're coming from a forest, you know, you can at least stay warm. But if you're on that plateau, oh, you're more open to the elements. You're probably having some amazing astrology going on, so do watch your favorite astrologer. Take what's yours and leave what's not on this until you know what the right option, the right opportunity is. Sometimes you just sit your ass down and focus on true north. You need to figure out what's even important to you, how to navigate. Look, if you're thinking about embarking on a new journey, maybe some of you want to do that. Take that survivalist course. That could be for like one of you. I think you could learn a lot on this. Or maybe you're just rewatching a lot of survival-based TV shows. Your energy is so fascinating, though, Aquarius. Once you get that success, and you get that success on your own, you are going to be so picky as to who you date, how you date, who comes into your vibe, and who doesn't. Because this is teaching you really good life skills. Now, you don't have to be in the forest. Some of you could be in the concrete jungle, right? And this is like, oh, the work situation is rather interesting. But if you go to another option or another opportunity, that's a whole completely different thing. You need to find like the Goldilocks zone for you. Management, middle management, upper management. Maybe you're kind of deciding between that. There's something here with the emphasis on your friendships and your interpersonals. Getting out of one, but the next one is far worse than the relationship or partnership you got out of. So don't be hoodwinked in a situation. Good for you, Aquarius. You're literally giving that energy of the Five of Wands. You have the safety of the forest, right? Because then you could forage. But of course you have lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. But then if you cross over and you get on the plateau, you don't have the same sort of safety and security that you had with that Five of Wands. And those of you know, don't go, you need to be mindful of that Six of Swords situation. Crossing that river might not be the smartest choice for you right now. Definitely don't let your feelings or your emotions overwhelm you. Especially if you got strong Pisces. Weigh your options, weigh your opportunities, and think twice. Peace, love, and light, Aquarius.